Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4, where we are going to be playing, or continuing, with the Commonwealth. Just a heads up, I have a very early morning start tomorrow, so I will not be streaming the full length that I usually do. So instead, this is going to be going for about 2.5 hours. We'll finish around 1 o'clock British Summer Time, or thereabouts. And then I can get some final sleep, because I should not have been playing Victoria until 7 o'clock this morning. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. Anyway, if memory serves, the end of the last session saw us fighting against the Ottomans, hence my troops are still exiled over here in Turkey. We did take over the Bulgarian and Serbian provinces from them. They still have a little bit of an enclave over there, but we can deal with that soon enough. And then, yeah, we still need to take Croatia and Slovenia. I think then we're basically done in the Balkans, and we can start looking further east with the great bear of a Kazan and Gazimuk and Crimea, which someone's been shouting at me, why haven't you taken Crimea yet? Patience. There's plenty of time. It's only 1607. Right, let's go and move our armies back again so that they can start replenishing. That's all that done. Our army... Right, we have full professionalism. Haha. We do still need to do some drilling, but it actually looks like we're making cash right now, so that's fine. Doing some more converting. Let's continue that. I'll bet that there is some of this that needs doing. We have basically no war exhaustion either, which is awesome. In fact, most of these provinces, with the exception of Sofia, are quite cheap. And we have more than enough admin. Glorious! When was the last stream of this? Last Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. In fact, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was Saturday. So, a week tomorrow. A week ago tomorrow. Tyrol declared war on Austria. Succession war. Ho ho. Tyrol and Bavaria versus Austria, Hungary, Alsace, Memmingen, Ravensburg and Salzburg. Yeah, I don't really rate their chances very highly there. I could get new technology, but we're ahead of time, so no. Also, how is the institution? It's only 5%. Global trade, which is spreading everywhere. In fact, we've already got it in a few places. Yes, we do. So it should start spreading really quite quickly, and in fact, we can embrace it shortly. So how have we got it in these completely random places? Krakow is a trading centre. It's in all of the centres of trade. We've got it already. So it will need to spread out from there. Which it will do. Which it will. We can store up to 1023, so we probably should spend at least a little bit of that on something else. Do we have military ideas? No! We have innovative. In that case, I would say we should probably get some development. Bring it down to... that do. Seems reasonable. Hey Dana. Hey Andy. Hey Cold Rage. And everyone else. Hello! I have a huge spy network against someone. Who's that? Kazan? Kazan. So I must have been preparing for a war against Kazan. We are losing a lot of money. Why me? Why? Yeah, we legit are. Fort defense, maybe? Maintenance. Sorting out tea supplies. Yeah, I wondered if the music was loud. I have a feeling it's just this song. Tell me again when after this, because I haven't changed any of the music settings. I think it's just that one is kind of... Is there anything else I want to be doing? Yes, because I need to make money. So what have I lost money from? It's not reinforcements. Well, 10 of it is from reinforcements. So you know what? What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and turn all of the forts off. That should save us a fair old penny. Yep. Yes, it did. How's my own taxes going, Mr. Wednesday stream? It's good. I'm not doing nearly as well as I was the previous time, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Like, the first time I ever played, I was actually just kind of bossing everything, just completely by accident. Now I have a bit of a better idea of what's going on, and I'm just not bossing it quite as easily. You need one, you need one. So we've actually got 2 Cossacks too many. That's a nice problem to have. Military access for Gazamuk. Why? Nah. I'm not going to give it to you. Right, so you were... Oh no, you're actually 1 cavalry over. No, you're not. 6 was the number. So get rid of that. Have one of those. You've got all 6. You've got all 6. So do you. Then it must be you. Indeed it is. What's the force limit? Could we theoretically get another army that would bring us up to 150? No. What we could do is start adding some more cavalry to the various armies. So what are we going with? 9, 6, 10. So we could go 9, 7, 10. We'll leave our front ranks kind of exposed, but our cavalry is just so strong. And we do have a 60% combat ratio allowance. Let's start your drilling. Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra units, which we can definitely afford. So we need to get another 3 Cossacks, in other words. Which we can't do for a while. Or I just have you guys hiding over here, then if I need to reinforce one of my Cossack units, I can. That's probably the better plan. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Turco-Polish tension. We get a bunch of free manpower. Thank you very much. And another free corps. Oh, free claim, rather. Yeah, alright, so trade is spreading here, it's just slow. So, while Kazan is busy fighting, do we want to go after them? Who are you allied with? Chagatai. Who are miles away. We totally could, we have the manpower for it. How's the overextension? The Ottomans hate us, but that's not going to change. Everyone in Europe's completely chill about the growing strength of the Polish Commonwealth. Okay, so I'm going to say let's go ahead and get a CB. Do they have any which are forts? No. Although, if we went for Voronezh and Tambov, we can grab those super duper easily. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so one there. One there. One there, one there. One there. And one in reserve. Let's get our morale and things back again. Once we go to war, we will have the forts turn on it once more. However, we seem to be making money again, so I suspect that part of that was just casualties. I do have a lot of loans. So, Burkers, do you want to give me some money? Yes, yes they do. take some admin support from you. Nothing from the Cossacks, and then you guys just want to give me some of that. That would be 30 loyalty. We'll hold off. Am I still allied to Kazan? No, I broke that a while ago. Good. And Chagatai would not join. Interesting. Alright, in that case I'm going to say that Voronezh is going to be the target, because I reckon we can hold on to that fairly easily, especially as they are separated from it. And let's do this. Do that. Good. Cannot repay a loan, but similarly I'm not going to be taking a loan for a while, I suspect. And there's the war goal. Let's head over to Kazimov. Wow, that was the fort. That fell already. Interesting. Let's head over there. No, you there. You stay somewhere in the middle and just support both fort sieges. Diplomatic move. Diplomacy between countries was often affected by random factors from both sides involved. Most of the time these factors were beyond the control of the foreign ministers. So we can gain 10 Diplo, and Moravia likes us more, we can just gain 30. Don't really care about Moravia, so I'll take the extra Diplo. Thank you very much. Though Moravia is still our minion. We could... if we were at peace, we could start integrating them. Never mind. New tech? Not yet. 4 more months, then we can. Since only streaming 2.5 hours tonight means you don't have an excuse not to go to the gym. Yeah, you should go to the gym. There you go. I'm always happy to do these public services, you know. Alright, let's start. Do I want to back-siege this? Nah, you can stay there. It's fine. This stuff's going to fall soon enough. Oh, man. Their army is pathetic. I don't even know where it is. Where is your army? Alright, so we've taken this stuff. You go there. You go there. Then I think we will just split up and siege. Sejm opposes Henrik von Wagrain. A powerful faction, the Sejm has made clear its displeasure and dislike for Henrik. That's very unfortunate for Henrik. Who's Henrik? Henrik is the 443, who I kind of would like to have in charge. He's a long way ahead of the others. Yeah, he's good. In fact, the guy that we've got in charge right now is pretty good too. Once that falls, that's going to be the end of Kazan's forts. Military theory. Gain professionalism and military power. Very good. Gain all the things. Good. Still losing a bit of money, but that's not a huge issue. Let's go grab a bunch of land. Oh, you know what? I'm still coring, aren't I? So I'm not going to be able to take that until all of this stuff is cored. So that's fine. Oh, they took it. Bugger. Yes, I want the free development. Think of it a march. And you two can move up to here. Fighting battles, winning battles, everything's good. Kazan's like, we've had enough! No more, please! Siege ability plus 15%. Sweet. Go there. In fact, you can go over there. You can go there. And you can go there. Now I just need to remember that those three belonged to the unit up here. Hey, it's the knights! They've arrived! Totally forgot they were my vassal. Of course they are! Haha! Welcome to the fight, guys! So weird seeing the knights in this form, having just been playing as them on Victoria. Yeah, I really do just need to wait for the overextension to go away, then I can just go ahead and grab a bunch more territory. Actually, is there anything sneaky I could do? No, not really. Get them to return a bunch of cores to Muscovy, but that would not be in my interest. Unless, of course, I've attacked Muscovy, vassalized them while they were tiny, and then gave all of that land to my vassal Muscovy. Which is doable. Depending on how much development they have. Has to be below, what, 100? Thought there was a way of seeing how much development they have. $74. They're below, but if I start giving them a bunch of territory, then they'll go over. New idea? No, I want to save the admin. Am I at least focusing on admin? Yeah, of course I am. Waiting for things to tick over. Or actually, is there a limit to a vassal size? Because it can afford to be big. Because I'm big. And then I can diplomatically integrate Muscovy. Is there a limit to this? Like, I'm not used to doing vassalizing. That's not usually how I expand. So I think it was you four? And you must be one of these guys. Together with you. And then I'll just let the minions conquer all of that stuff so I'm not losing manpower. Wars of religion in France. Ooh. -4 stability. Youch. I forgot how badly France was doing. Wow. Renewed loan. Not surprising. Group. 9610. Yeah. I did have them right. Excellent. I could raise another Cossack host. I think I might. Well, do that. What do you need? Loyalty of at least 50, influence of 40. So I kind of need to do the Cossack register for that to even work. Well, while I'm waiting, time to get some tea. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, they're fighting something. But it's not me. Cores. How are the cores doing? So nearly done. May. 4 more months. Or less. Less works too. According to a foreign post, it appears to be based off the relative size of your tax compared to their tax. In that case, I can be relatively secure that mine is going to be bigger. And it would amuse me no end having Muscovy as a vassal. Alright, so if I were to declare war on Muscovy soon, Hungary of global trade already. Wow. Right, the other thing I can do is turn off a bunch of these so I don't need to pay for them. Actually, leave these on. I don't properly trust those guys. Leave that one on. Something like that. Serbian separatist uprising chance. Oh, I see you there, Kazan, coming to go and siege down the war thingy. I'll send you guys home. We'll leave you kind of in the centre, leave you in the centre. Then you can be here at the front, but the minions are still conquering all of that stuff, so yeah, cool. That is fine. There are the rest of the cores. I should have started fabricating on Muscovy far sooner. I just hadn't really thought of this. Or could go after Novgorod and vassalize Novgorod. What I need to see is their diplomatic mode. So Novgorod's got all of that stuff. Muscovy's got cores and all of this. Yeah, a good chunk of that is all Kazan. Novgorod's isn't quite as useful. Because it's mine. Wasn't I allied to Novgorod? At some point. Not anymore. Who even are my allies? I think I've only got like one ally. I am allied to nobody. Oh no, Brandenburg. And actually, yes, I should probably improve relations with you. You're a little bit annoyed. Bourgeois request privileges. Lose admin or lose Diplo. At the moment, I'd rather lose Diplo. I have far less use of it. Serbian separatists are about to rise up. Let's send an army to go and deal with that situation. And my king just died, losing me some stability. Struggle for royal power. In the early 17th century, Poland was one of the mightiest countries in the world, yet she had great problems. The trade and production of Eastern Europe was based along the Baltic coast. There lay the future of the next major power in the area. The king saw this and tried to improve Polish position in those areas, but the Szlachta was not remotely interested. Her interests laid in the Ukraine and the lands where the magnates could rule armies of serfs levied from their vast agricultural estates. This was the first disagreement between King Sigismund III and the nobility. Another one was the matter of religious freedom. The king never stopped working towards making the Catholic faith the official religion of the country. However, he was quite unsuccessful. The last disagreement was about royal power. Sigismund was the grandson of the strong Swedish king Gustavus Vasa, and he desired absolutism. Sigismund fought an uneven fight, but his struggle irritated the Poles so much that his reputation is tarnished to this very day. He also managed to upset people with his undiplomatic efforts to increase their power and become... and because of that, the Zabrowski rebellion stopped his effort for good. So we can resign completely and read theological books instead, where we become an oligarchic republic, or wage a war against the nobility. Commonwealth gets the royal struggle, end of the royal struggle, giving the following effects. Plus 10 unrest. We're going to wage a war on the nobility. The Sejm refuses to allow the mobilization of more troops. I don't care. You're not the boss of me anymore. Since the issuing of the Henrican Articles, the Pacta Conventa, the king had very little power of his own. If he was to make policies, of war for example, he had to have the consent of the Sejm. Sometimes kings tried to drag the country into conflict and thus force the Sejm to comply out of necessity or by building a domestic political coalition which were charging tit for tat, but often they simply said no. So I can lose even more stability, because what stability at this point? I'm probably going to need the manpower. So yeah, we'll take that, because actually that doesn't affect me because I already lost it. Thankfully, I still have my garrison up in Warsaw. I can kill them easily enough. You can head home. Just going to deal with them, as can you. You head back into the centre, and then you stay over here. Internal conflicts. I'm going to go ahead and boost my stability back up to 0. Currently in disaster, unrest must be lower than 0. Yeah, it is. Less religious unity than 100. Flipping hell, that's close, though.